What is up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome back to a brand new Liverpool transfer news video. And today the Express and other newspapers in Spain are linking Isco, the Spanish playmaker, to Liverpool, saying that Isco fell down the pecking order by Zinedine Zidane and he wants to leave Real Madrid, and Liverpool are one of the major clubs in England interested in him, but also Chelsea and Manchester United are also interested in Isco according to the newspapers, and some bookmakers have already cut the odds on Isco moving to Liverpool. So what do you think about this? Would Isco be a good Coutinho replacement? That's the big question, and I want to hear your opinion guys, so leave a comment right now, and I think I will put a vote on a YouTube card asking you guys whether Isco would be a good enough Coutinho replacement. He scores about 5 to 10 goals on average per season, and actually he played quite a few games for Real Madrid. He played 42 games in total, but some of those games of course came as a substitute, and I have some very interesting quotes for you guys from Isco himself. And he was saying this while he was with the Spanish national team, where he starts regularly, and he said, and I quote, "I have the confidence of the coach of Spain, and maybe in Madrid I have not won that yet," referring to Zinedine Zidane. So it looks like that there is a problem between Isco and Zidane, and Isco doesn't think that he has the full confidence of Zinedine Zidane, which might be the chance for Liverpool to jump in. And Liverpool, don't forget, have a huge amount of transfer budget after the Coutinho transfer went through. We signed Virgil van Dijk, but we didn't spend the Coutinho money yet. And that means that Liverpool have potentially 150, some sources are saying that potentially Liverpool have even 200 million pounds to spend in the summer. I highly doubt that we would spend that amount of money, but Isco could cost between 60 to 70 million pounds in today's transfer market, which is like half of what Coutinho costs. And in my opinion, Isco is on kind of the same level as Coutinho, maybe not as exciting to watch, but he definitely has the creativity and the touch, the flair, the passing ability of Coutinho, as far as I know, as far as the many games that I watched in the Champions League where Isco played. So Isco also says this, and I quote, "That's why the national team is so important for me, as it gives me life," him referring to him starting regularly for Spain. And he also said, "If I am not starting and I don't have continuity for the club, then I must seize all my chances. There are many great players at Real Madrid, maybe I am the problem." So those are very, very interesting quotes by Isco, referring to him being a problem for Real Madrid. Maybe Isco is sensing something, that Real Madrid might want to sell him. And many newspapers in Spain also reporting this, including the Don Balón, who are saying that in their latest reports, they claim that Real Madrid midfielder Isco has an offer from Chelsea, Liverpool and Manchester City. Those are the three clubs that are interested. If I said Manchester United earlier in the video, I apologize. And they also think that Isco, of course, would prefer to remain at Real Madrid, but if he doesn't get enough playing time, if he doesn't start enough games, and if he doesn't start enough big games through the rest of the season, then he might want to look for a transfer in the summer, which will be very interesting, because in my opinion, many big clubs, definitely Chelsea, definitely Liverpool and definitely Man City and Man United, will want to sign a top class midfielder like Isco, who has the creativity to unlock defenses. Maybe Man City don't need him as much, and I think it would be a brilliant choice for him to come to Liverpool, because Liverpool really desperately need a creative midfielder who can unlock defenses. At the moment, none of our midfielders have that creativity that Coutinho has, so there is still a hole that needs to be filled at Liverpool, in my opinion. Wijnaldum sometimes has the creativity, but nothing on the level of Coutinho. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is a very good player, but he's also, in my opinion, not yet on the level of Coutinho and Isco. Although I'm a huge fan of Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, I think he improved massively since his Arsenal days. So I'm really looking forward to him improving even more. But we always want world-class players at Liverpool, and I think Liverpool are 2, maybe 3 world-class players away from challenging for the Premier League title, and other teams, other top teams will definitely improve their squad, so Liverpool need to do the same. And the report claims that Liverpool have emerged as front-runners to land Isco, and Liverpool, it looks like, will offer him whatever it takes to convince him to make the move to Anfield, which is very, very interesting, and I'm really looking forward to the summer transfer window. And you know, John Hill, one of the bookmaker representatives who caught the odds on Isco moving to Liverpool, said that Liverpool are not short of attacking threats. However, their side could improve further next summer, as they are the favorites in the betting to sign Isco from Real Madrid. And Isco's stock remains sky high after he actually scored a hat-trick for Spain against Argentina in their 6-1 dropping, and that, yes, it was a friendly, but Argentina played some of their best players, and to score 3 goals against Argentina is no mean feat. And Isco actually has some very good numbers in the past 2 seasons. Last season he played 42 games for Real Madrid and scored 11 goals from midfield, which is pretty decent, and this season he has 7 goals for Real Madrid in 42 games again. Also, the Goal.com also says that Real Madrid are set to make major changes this off-season and have identified, of course, Mohamed Salah and Neymar as 2 of their top targets. And they want to offload some major players, Real Madrid, so Isco could be one of them. And I'm really hoping that Salah, of course, stays at Liverpool. When somebody has an amazing season like Mohamed Salah, and he produces the numbers that rival Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, then it's inevitable that the big clubs will be interested in Mohamed Salah. That's just how the football works. But in my opinion, Salah is very happy at Liverpool, and I don't want to talk about him again potentially going to Real Madrid, because I think Salah would be really foolish to swap Liverpool for Real Madrid, because it's the perfect club for him, Liverpool. And I want to focus on Isco and what he could add to Liverpool. And I'm actually, if you look at the bigger picture, Liverpool surprisingly didn't really suffer that much from selling Coutinho to Barcelona. Everybody expected Liverpool to struggle in the top 4 race, and everybody would have expected, well, most of the Liverpool fans, including myself, expected the top 4 race to be really close. But it looks like that Liverpool will cruise into the top 4 without any problems, and actually our side looks as good, if not even better, without Coutinho, because now we have Mane and Robertson on the left side, and sometimes with Coutinho, Mane was left out of the side, which I think maybe hinders our side, because Coutinho turned up in some games, but in others he didn't work as hard as maybe Mane or Firmino does in terms of counter pressing, gingham pressing, and also Coutinho sometimes took too many shots, and Firmino also, I think, is a lot more effective since Coutinho departed, because Firmino most of the time was looking to pass to Coutinho as soon as possible at the first opportunity, just to get the ball to Coutinho, and he will do the magic himself. But that wasn't always the case. Sometimes Coutinho didn't have the best of games, and in the first half of the season I noticed that Coutinho's body language and sometimes the way he celebrated goals wasn't as enthusiastic and overly energetic like it used to be last season. And I kind of understand Jurgen Klopp's decision, because Coutinho is not worth 140 million pounds, let's be honest here, and he was like a bad apple in the squad, and squad harmony is huge in football. It's not as tangible as other statistics and metrics of football data that they analyze and collect at clubs, but the harmony of the squad is very, very important to Jurgen Klopp. So I could understand why they sold Coutinho, and I think Isco could be almost the perfect replacement, because he's a very similar player to Coutinho, and I think he would be perfect for Liverpool. But well, let me know, guys, what do you think? Let me know in the comments below, and thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. See you later. Goodbye.